Loading pa sis. Kapit na.
Welcome to our 90 Days Go Live Challenge.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. We're back again in our 90 Days Go Live Challenge. And today is our day 9. Our topic is about hidden cost. But before we dive in our topic for today, my name is Teresa. I'm originally from Misamis Occidental, Philippines, and I've been here in Pennsylvania, USA for almost 20 years. And I'm a full-time worker. I'm a full-time forklift worker in a corporate job in a company, a pet food company for almost 9 years. And the reason I started this business is I want my time back, and also I want for the future that I can control my time and financial freedom, and then I'm looking forward to on this journey is to achieve all these goals. That's the only way I can really uh, that dream come true will be, having your own online business. Kasi yung full time natin ay, you know that we're not gonna have that to achieve that time freedom. We're always gonna be tidying up to clocking in and clocking out. So, but I'm really grateful to have my full time job because really it helps me, pay my bills, funded my online business. But this is what I'm looking forward is to have that time freedom and financial freedom. So for today, for our topic today is really a really interesting topic, and I hope you guys can relate us and also learn something from us in our journey and share our stories. And I will let my business partner Coach Roslyn share her story and why I started this business. Go
Hi
ahead, sis.
sis. Thank you so much and good afternoon. Good afternoon to you everyone as well. Good morning or good evening wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. Hopefully you have a wonderful day yesterday, especially for all our moms out there. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Rosaline Adkins. I'm originally from Cebu, Philippines, based here in Maine, USA. And before I started a business, I was a volunteer firefighter, a fitness coach, and full-time healthcare worker. I'm still working in my full-time, but back then I was working 72 hours a week and night shift. It wasn't easy. Of course, money is good, but eventually it gets you, like, it drains you emotionally, mentally, and physically. I was, I go through that burnout, and it wasn't, oh my goodness, let me tell you, that feeling of like, you don't like feeling of I can't take it anymore. It hits me. And I realized I was still living paycheck to paycheck. I was struggling financially because as a breadwinner, you might think that healthcare is good pay and also pretty much like three jobs. But I am a breadwinner. I shoulder two responsibilities. So every paycheck that comes into my bank account, it divided into two. So I realized that the cycle of my life, it wasn't the way I wanted. The no savings, paycheck to paycheck, and if I want to go home, I can't because of that situation. I realized I need to find something that can change that. And at that time, I don't know where to start, because I don't have any business background, no computer background, very, very shy as well, especially social media. I never used to doing live or showing up on camera. But of course, lahat naman pwedeng matunan, di ba? So I prayed talaga, I prayed and I asked God's guidance because I was looking for an opportunity that allow me to operate on home, but I never think of doing online business. But when at the same time, guys, I was open to the opportunities. If you are hungry for change and you really need to be open at the same time because wala pong mangyayari if you don't take actions, if you don't be open and take actions. Kasi yung dream natin, forever lang yan maging dream pag walang actions. So, kailangan may actions po tayo. And I am so grateful that when I found this opportunity, I took actions, even though I didn't understand. I was confused. I wasn't sure what I was doing, but I did it anyway, and that was already 3 years ago. And what am I looking forward to right now is to achieve that time freedom and financial freedom, and eventually let go the full time that I'm doing, and do this full time. This business in the 3 years period, it really helped me a lot, especially finances, and slowly transform my situations to a better one. So if you are looking for something out there, if um, you want change in your life, stay tuned, and hopefully you will learn something from us today. Our topic is about hidden cost about before this business of what all those things that we've been missing. Stay tuned, and hopefully I will give you some value and help you also make that decision in your life. Yes, yes.
Thank you, sis. Yeah, that's very true. That like we cannot really change our situation if we can't really have our own decision to make to change it. So now our topic is all about hidden costs. It's not, it's hidden costs. It's not, it's just hidden costs about your about things that we acquire, or things that we are getting every single day. But we're talking about hidden costs before we start our business, our lifestyle. So sometimes the biggest cost in life is not about money, and that's what I always think about that. And we always think that our always the problem is about money. We never really think about that everything that is just about money. So before I was the same way. I was thinking about the biggest cost in there is about money. But just think about, what about our time, our energy, our moments that we can never get back. So that's what we gotta talk about. So for me, I was before I found this business. My life was just mostly work, responsibilities, and exhaustion. That's all I have for how many years? More than 19 years. So that's how I am. And then I was always constantly trading my time just to keep up with my bills and daily life. And honestly, I thought it was just normal, because that's how I experienced that with my first job. The people always have doing overtime. My other job the same way. It's just like you experience that in your environment, in the environment. So for me, as an immigrant, like maybe this is the life we have here. Like, lagi lang tayong trabaho, tapos uwi tayo, yung tayo na ano tayo, we can do our household chores, and then couple hours back to work again. So it's like that's how my life, those couple years, just the same routine, the same cycle over and over. So for you guys, have you ever felt tired even after your days is over? For me, it's just for me, like, it's so tiring.
Yes.
It's maybe when you're still young, you don't really feel like tired. You don't feel like burnout because your body can still adapt those your if you work long hours. But as soon as you get older, I think yun talaga is like everything changes. Your energy changes, and then you feel more stress, for your job, people around you. So that's really a lot of you can really drain a lot of energy, that if you have that environment. And for me, that was really the hidden cost was for me is missing time with the family because of my overtime. Because I really work a lot of hours. Same as like Coach Roslyn, we've been
Yes.
working before we started business. We really, I mean, usually I use like work like uh, 80 hours a week. And sometimes, it's like if the company will allow us to work 16 hours, I probably do 16 hours, but we don't. So it just like for me, that's the only the really the hidden cost was like feeling that missing time because of the overtime, and
Yeah.
also having little time for myself. And yeah, I only sleep like maybe 3 to 4 hours a day, and that's what really like. it's really exhausting. At first, when it was sort of 5 7 years, when I started working, I was not really feeling tired because I'm still young. But now when you get to hit like your 40s, you feel like your body's really declining because too much, like after all those hours you've been put in your job, it's kind of like really it's gonna bite you back. Like sometimes when you're a kid, when you're young, you say, yeah, I won't get hurt, I will be fine. But when you get to older, all those hours that you've been not taking care of yourself is gonna pay you back. So that's how I feel now, that my like sometimes we have to need uh sometimes we need to something that you really can really focus on yourself, that getting starting something that you can really enjoy yourself, not worrying about are you going to be clocking in or clocking out, or you have to be doing overtime. So yeah, you have to think about that, especially if you still have away from your retirement. For me, I don't want to be working another 27 years until my retirement.
Yeah.
Now it's like I don't want to start over looking for another job, and I just want to have time and then enjoy whatever's left, and spend time with family, especially if we're immigrants, we're really far away from our family back home. So if we don't have time, we still waiting for the company to give us vacations. It's just gonna be just forever. The cycle is the same cycle forever if we don't really have step up or take action or find a way to change that cycle, or make a decision, what we really want in our life. If we stay stuck in our daily grind, or we still be looking or something that can really operate us, not not giving our time 100% to that company that we can't even really know if we give us a time freedom or any retirement, in the future. So yeah, that's all. One thing that really it's for me to share for today's topic.
Yes,
How
that's
about you, sis?
it's I think pretty much we have similar pretty much hidden costs. At saka yung sa mga manonood din no, yung kung the biggest cost in our life is yung time, yung energy, peace, health, and missing moment with the people that you love. I think you already covered that a lot. But for me as a full-time healthcare worker, breadwinner, and someone who's juggling multiple responsibilities, guys, I realized that constantly living in a survival mode was costing me more than I thought. As what you mentioned, it drains us, yung tired. Kasi yung sa akin dati, when I was in 20s, I was fine. But then, as you keep doing every day, same cycle, it gets you. So yung long hours, yung feeling exhausted all the time, I was in that cycle of feeling exhausted all the time. And yes, yung missing moments, especially yung sa mga moms out there, yung sa kids, milestones of your kids, activities, achievements of your kids, that is very important because our kids don't stay being a kid. They will keep growing, and in time, when the time comes that you will have to beg for their time. But this should be the good thing is spend time with them, because that is building memories is very important. Us here for moms, we try our best, and still we do miss times their birthdays, a lot of things. But I can't imagine, especially for the moms out there, and always yung bang always busy. But a lot of our inquiries here says their excuses is they're always busy, but they're still feeling stuck. We were busy when we started this. And so maybe if a lot of you guys, once if you're watching this and replay, you can relate to this. Sometimes we just become used to it, to that routine, like we automatically think it's normal, like the cycle of life. But it's not normal. Yung burnout, it costs us eventually, and yung staying comfortable as well has cost. And yung waiting for the perfect time, there is no such thing as perfect time. The more you're waiting, the more it causes delay on the achievements that you are supposed to. Kumbaga nakita mo to sa business tapos you're waiting to convince your husband na hindi naman yan mag-support sa you. Always remember, as long as you believe in yourself, as long as just ask him to respect you. You don't need his permission. We are all adult. We are all grown. We can make decision. You don't need anybody's decision. If you believe in yourself that you can do it, just follow that. If your husband cannot give you the time freedom, financial freedom, you have to find me to give it to yourself. That's a lot of women in our community are doing that. We're very successful. But in time, their husband become their supporters, become their business partners. But in the beginning, it's not easy because they are trying to protect you from getting scammed. They're trying to protect you. That is their showing of love. It's not being other, like negative, but they don't want you to get harmed. They don't want you to get scammed or anything. But always remember guys, depending on that, like yung mga full-time natin, meron niyang cost in a long run. As we age, we cannot pick up overtime anymore. And then yung as we if we wanna travel, spend time, especially pag may emergency back home, we cannot go back home. It's not easy, me personally, I miss a lot of like kumbaga moments, yung family moments. So that's why we here, sisters and I, but not just us, we start and looking for another way to create more options. Kumbaga, this online business give us more options and also better future. Kumbaga, makapag-retire early, makapag-travel, makapagbayad ng mga bills, makabili ng bahay, na comfortable na bahay. That life, we are already seeing people achieving that in our community. It's not an overnight success. It's not quitting our job immediately, but slowly, something on the side that could eventually give you more flexibility and freedom. This business will allow you to have more options in life, because in life, it's not just about working, it's not just about money. The memories that we create here is the most important part of our lives. That you have to, we only live once. Make sure to enjoy that every moment. Don't just about work. Don't just about, because yung wala naman, you will love or full time, but that really hold us so many things. So sometimes I would always say, like a lot of people here that they were so afraid to take a rest. It's more afraid, guys, of staying where you are right now. So, and sometimes the bigger risk is staying in the same place for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Look back to yourself. How long you've been in a corporate job for our audience? And look at your bank account. Look at your situation. Is there any change? If not, you have to change that because nobody will change that for you. If you've been feeling tired, overwhelming, or stuck lately in that same situations, always remember that you deserve more than just surviving every day, every week, every month. Because if you don't change that, you will be in the same cycle for another 5 years, 10 years, and 15 years. Imagine if you add this in your daily grind, if you add this business in your busy life, but you will make time as well, because this business wouldn't grow if you don't put some time in there. And look how this business can help you in 10 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years. Some people here retiring in 3 years, some people in less than a year, some people 5 years. It depends on you. It's not an overnight success, but if you are willing to work harder and want to get out of that grind faster, then you treat this as real business. A lot of people, that's our biggest mistake here, is we don't treat this as real business. But if you treat that as your life depends on it, you will achieve a lot in life and the opportunities that can open. So, guys, you don't have to figure out today, but you do have to start becoming aware of what your current lifestyle is truly, costing you. It is costing you. Yung time, wala kang oras sa family. Always walang oras. Your health, when we get sick, sometimes our income it's not even enough to pay the bills in the hospital. The peace of mind. Do you have peace of mind in there? Or you're still thinking about how to pay the bills, enough money to for your kids' college, enough money to go for vacations, or yeah, and the family moments. There is a lot that what's costing us. Always remember to not to put your dream back, or don't let anyone hold you back from stepping or getting out of your comfort zone. Because ang dami sis, we are so grateful. I am so grateful that I made a decision without even having a second thought. I just go, and I was so tired of that daily grind. So guys, if there's something that that I mentioned that you are in the same cycle right now, we would love to hear your thoughts or your comments, or reach out to us, and we will be happy to bring that up on our live streaming, and we will give you some our based on our experience of what's one hidden cost that you are tired of paying. And that I will give it back to you, Sister Risa.
So yeah, from sometimes so says though, people only look at the cost of starting something new, like starting the business. They always like think about just the cost, like how much they're gonna cost me to start the business if I'm gonna be getting results right away. But one thing they never ask themselves is, what is it costing me if I stay the same for the next 3 to 5 years? That's what they always forget to ask. Because I was the same thing, but I just realized that when I found a business, that what if I know for another 27, 23 years, I'm not going to be working the same all
Yeah.
the time. So for you guys, if you relate us in this our topic for today, like Coach Roslyn mentioned, comment below if you can relate one of those hidden costs that you have experienced today in your lifestyle, on your whatever you are right now. So thank you everyone, and I'm hoping to see you tomorrow for our next go live 90-day go live challenge for our day 10. And thank you so much, and enjoy your Monday. And I hope to see you again. Thank you everyone, and God bless.
Thank you so much, sis.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sis.
Have a wonderful day, everyone. And thank you so much, Coach Jonathan, for watching us. We appreciate your support. Take care, and God bless you, everyone. What I love about this digital business is that we have step-by-step training. It's global. And also we have automated system that operates 24/7.
I love that the digital business is global, it's automated, it's flexible, no need for inventory, and I love that it's very scalable and the lucrative income is phenomenal.
My digital business gives me the peace of mind that one day my plan B will become my plan A.
We earn money passively online while spending time with family.
My digital business allows me to purchase the newest device on the market, thanks to.
And the best part is, even as I'm speaking to you right now, our digital business is still running, earning passively for us 24/7. It never stops.
So what I love about this business is that the huge earning potentials, and we do not have to recruit people because we use that tested and proven automated system, so right people comes to us.
We joined the business because we want to be out of the rat race of living paycheck to paycheck.
Working two jobs is really tiring and physically demanding. Thanks to this digital business that allows me to work anywhere.
The reason why I started this business is because I have a goal of retiring my husband early. And also,
what I love about this business is the automation system that's work for me 24/7. Wherever I go,
I love that this business is flexible,
and automated. I can do what I love most. Look after my...
I joined this business because I want the flexibility that I can work anytime, anywhere, and my business runs in the background for me 24/7.
What I love about this business is the automation, and
I want to build a legacy now so that I can pass it on to my children in the future.
It's the automated system, the flexibility and portability. I can work anytime and anywhere I want to.
What I love about this business is I can earn extra income.
With my digital business, I work smarter, not harder, anywhere and anytime. I chase.
What I love about the business is the automation. It provides results while you are sleeping, while you're spending time with your family, and while you're out and about.
The step-by-step video-based training that they provided me, and also the fantastic...
Because of this business, I was able to resign from my stressful job and now enjoying my time with my family and building my own business.
Working 24/7 non-stop. How amazing is that? And we have this beautiful community who is willing to help you to be successful in this business. You're not alone, so come.
And we are proud digital business owners. Hooray!